stream. We back, man. Yes, sir. What up, what up, what up, y'all? What's good? What's good, what's good? All right, if y'all tuned in like about like 5 minutes ago, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know you know what I'm saying? I had started a stream, but I was having technical difficulties. Found out that my daggone headphones died right when I started the stream. You know what I'm saying? It's always something. If it ain't one thing, it's another. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless though, we got a stream for y'all today. Got a stream for y'all today. You know what I'm saying? I woke up this morning, I was like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna stream today. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna spark up a stream today. You feel me? So yeah. So for today, we have the top 20 most epic Dragon Ball Z fights. Yes, sir. Let's get into that, man.
Trunks, Bulma, I do this for you. And yes, even for you, Kakarot.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 20 Dragon Ball Z fights.
Thunder Flash Attack!
It's been so long since I sat down and actually watched Dragon Ball Z.
Number
Been a
20,
long time, man.
Android 16 versus Imperfect Cell.
But 16, what will you do here?
I will kill Cell.
For the most part, the red-headed stepchild of the androids was more interested in bird-watching than power-up screams. But when Cell came along, 16 decided to finally show off what he's made of. It's a sight to behold. He uses a freaking rocket arm, tears Cell's entire tail off, and then blasts the slimy villain to oblivion and beyond.
YouTube Premium is ad-free YouTube
I hate YouTube
and the
ads.
YouTube Music app altogether.
Blasters fire!
The only thing cooler than this beatdown is the reminder that this is 16's one and only real fight in all of Z. Talk about ending on a high note. While Cell eventually
true.
leveled up and doled out some payback, we're still giving 16 the medal here. He won in every way that counts. Number 19, Vegeta vs. Android 19.
Let me ask you, does a machine like yourself ever experience fear?
No one knows how to deliver a good thrashing quite like the Saiyan Prince himself.
Nah, first time Vegeta went Super Saiyan was crazy. That joint was crazy, boy. Yo, I was so hyped when he first went Super Saiyan, bro. Bro, Vegeta was the man, bro. He was definitely the man. He still is the man for sure.
In fact, he can even make a robot feel fear. Just look at Android 19. There was a lot of pressure on Vegeta's first bout as a Super
He told
Saiyan,
19
but
up,
this
you hear
Sentinel
me?
SmackDown delivered on every single front. Hype, action, drama, and of course, smack talk. Android 19's energy-sucking abilities were simply nothing in the face of Vegeta's cold-hearted antics, especially when he brought out the Big Bang attack. It's a vicious pounding of a fight that you can't take your eyes off of, but coming from Vegeta's golden-haired debut, we couldn't have asked for anything better.
Here it comes! A little going away present for you!
Get down to Jiro. Yeah. Look at the looks on their face though.
Number 18,
Legendary.
Goten vs. Trunks.
It is our great pleasure to
That was a
present
good fight.
the final
Junior World Martial Arts Championship!
In comparison to nail-biting screamfests to decide the fate of the planets, there's something refreshing about a good old-fashioned tournament. Throw in 2 young Super Saiyans and you're in for a good time.
I can't lie, I
After
love all the Dragon
Goten
Ball
and
Z
Trunks
tournaments
just want to
and
have
Dragon
fun,
Ball.
so it only makes sense that the show follows
The tournaments
suit.
definitely
In
make
a
up
nutshell, their bout is about the
greatness
hijinks
of Dragon
and
Ball,
the
man.
tantrums,
If I said that right,
party
y'all
rules, and
get what I'm
showing
saying.
off that comes with it.
Shit.
But don't underestimate these runts. They can pull off a Super Saiyan spectacle like few others.
You gotta love Goten and Trunks,
did
though.
he teach you how to control it?
Gotta love Goten and Trunks. Let me just say something about that blast, though. Okay. His bob and weave, Trunks bob and weave game has to be crazy. Because for him, for Goten to charge off a blast like that, he just simply just did like that. Just like that, easy like that. His bob and weave game gotta be crazy.
Even
Gotta
at
be
half
crazy,
the
bro.
size, Goten and Trunks give their dads a real run for their zenny in the star-crossed rivalry departments. Number 17, Vegeta vs Zarbon.
As I said, you only saw the beauty side of me
this.
before. Now with great pleasure, I introduce you to the beast!
It doesn't matter how many ugly transformations you have, when fighting a Saiyan, what goes around comes around. After Zarbon's monstrous
Especially
power-up
Vegeta
netted him
anyways.
a decisive win in round 1, Vegeta returns stronger, angrier, and with a flair for the dramatic.
I'd kill you where you stand, but Frieza wants me to take you alive. Consider yourself lucky.
Ha! The only thing I'm going to consider is how much pain I make you endure.
Even though Zarbon likes to stay stylish, the outcome here didn't look very pretty. The Saiyan Prince relished the payback, and we can't even blame him. Vegeta blasting a hole straight into Zarbon's cocky smirk is one of the most vindicating moments of the Namek saga. It's an astonishing second round comeback, and considering Zarbon's sorry state, something tells us there won't be a round 3
Zarbon sucked,
anytime
man.
soon. Number 16,
That was far
Gohan
from my
versus
favorite
Super
character.
Buu. Before anyone even throws a punch, Gohan steals the show by arriving onto the scene with one of the slickest entrances in all of Dragon Ball.
So, Hotshot, you want to fight Majin Buu?
The Buu saga was very good. I ain't even gonna lie.
Fight you? No, I
Not
wanna
my
kill
favorite
you.
saga,
Even
but
better, he
it was a good
immediately
saga,
backs it
for
up
sure.
with a mystical showcase of what a full-powered Saiyan can do. Spoiler alert, it's beating Super Buu silly. It may have taken a while for Gohan to re-enter the fray, but this one fight made it all worth it. Sadly, his good fortune doesn't last. Once Super Buu absorbs Piccolo and Gotenks, the fight remains a one-sided beatdown, just with the roles reversed. Either way, it's hard to say no to 2 epic pummelings for the price of 1.
Go ahead, make me pay. But if that's all the power you've got, you're gonna have a lot of trouble collecting.
Number 15, Vegeta vs Android 18.
Trash talk to the max in
On one
Dragon Ball
hand,
Z.
this bombastic android assault is just as
This fight was
memorable
okay.
as the previous
It was
time
okay.
Vegeta blasted a robot. On the other, it's because he gets royally dusted.
Well, okay.
This
Mecha
freaking
Break is
ass,
now
man.
available with Google Play Games on PC. Become the ultimate.
This so-called fight is like a car crash in slow motion, mesmerizing and tragic at the same
Like, she didn't
time.
even feel that
While
like
it's
that.
an unmitigated smackdown right from the start, 18's ruthless attitude makes each blow sting even worse.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all,
To
18
prove
was
it,
raw.
she breaks not
She
just
was definitely
one,
raw.
but both of Vegeta's arms.
I ain't even gonna
and
lie,
does
her
it
character,
with a smile. That's
fighting
a
style,
wound that
everything,
won't
she
just
raw
hurt his
now.
body, it'll hurt his pride. After that kind of victory, no one's going to forget 18's bone-breaking strength again, especially not Vegeta.
What's it going to take to get through to you, Vegeta? You've been beaten.
Number 14, Nappa vs the Z Fighters.
Yes!
Now, which one of you wants to die first?
This man Nappa.
Nothing turns pulse-pounding thrills to white-knuckled dread faster than a few character deaths.
Big for nothing.
And unfortunately, that's Nappa's specialty. The heroes forged crafty strategies, used their superior numbers, and pulled out every technique in their arsenal. And still, all it's worth is a few exciting flurries. Once Nappa gets serious, the deaths come fast, and they come heavy.
That was a close one.
There's no way!
I know, this is insane.
Chaozu, Tien, and even Piccolo all fall one after another. As terrifying as it is to see half the main cast die in the span of a single fight, there's no time to mourn before Nappa returns to his rampage. The attack of the Saiyans wasn't an invasion at all, it was a massacre. Number 13, Goku and Piccolo versus Raditz. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, right? Well, that's what Goku and Piccolo thought when the Saiyans...
Hey man, hey, this is my opinion on this, alright? For y'all jump down my throat and shit like that. Alright? I think Krillin surpassed Raditz. I really strongly believe Krillin surpassed Raditz, at least. If Krillin surpassed anybody, I feel like it's Raditz. Know what I'm saying? Because Raditz was weak as shit. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, bro.
Arrived on Earth and started kicking up dust.
All right, let's do this.
The novelty of seeing these rivals fight side by side is quickly overshadowed by a 2-on-1 for the ages. Raditz is just powerful enough to push Goku and Piccolo to their limits, forcing them to adapt with some dazzling combos and full throttle attacks. One of which includes Goku taking Raditz down with him.
Special beam cannon, fire!
Did we mention this is Z's first proper fight?
What a time
By
to be
killing off
alive.
its main character right off the bat, Dragon Ball told everyone that Z meant business. Number 12, Super Saiyan 3 Goku versus Majin Buu.
Oh yeah, this is a good one. Yes, sir.
Take him down!
Super Saiyan 3 is crazy, you hear me?
In spite of his
You hear
obese
me?
appearance, the entity known as Majin Buu was shown to be near unstoppable, slaughtering whole cities and turning its
This is
residents
definitely one of my
into
favorite
candy.
fights, though.
In order to buy some time, Goku
was a
steps
short
up,
fight, but it was
and he
definitely one of my
reveals that he
favorites.
has gone even further beyond and attained a new level of Super Saiyan, one that comes complete with one hell of a golden mullet. This led the way to a brief but awesome brawl. Just when it looks like Goku may have the upper hand, he realizes his time on Earth is running out and decides to leave the rest to the next generation.
See ya. Bobby always flicking somebody off.
Number 11, Gohan, Krillin, and Vegeta versus Raccoon. No matter the outcome, you can't say these guys didn't go down without a fight.
All right, kids, this fight's between me and Vegeta. But if you feel like jumping in to help him out, go ahead and try it. I'll take you all on at once.
When the Ginyu Force landed on Namek,
Not even gonna lie, y'all. I love the saga of the Ginyu Force. It was just always entertaining. One thing I can say about the Ginyu Force saga is that it was always entertaining. It was always keeping us on our toes. It was always keeping us intrigued and interested. One thing I can say about them, about that saga, for sure.
Vegeta powered up, charged into battle, and almost blew Raccoon to smithereens. Almost. The light show gave the orange-haired brute a few scratches and a major hankering for some revenge, which he delivered tenfold. Later, Gohan and Krillin dive in for a quick assist, but all that does is give Raccoon 2 more punching bags.
Come on, Squirt. Don't tell me that's the best you got.
The whole thing is a barbaric scrapfest, the likes of which Dragon Ball had rarely seen before. If anything, it's worth checking out just to see Raccoon make a 3-on-1 look unfair for the other team.
Let Raccoon show you your doom!
Never!
I hate Raccoon though. I ain't even gonna lie, y'all.
Win!
Hey, Krillin.
Number 10, Vegito versus Super Buu.
Oh, this was a good fight. Yeah.
Ever since Gotenks made an appearance, we were all wondering if we would ever see any other fusions, perhaps one starring our two favorite Saiyans. Well, our prayers were answered, and the sight was downright spectacular.
Dunkin' Refreshers. Strawberry dragon fruit. Tropical guava. And mango pineapple. $3 medium for Dunkin' Rewards members.
Look at his face.
After absorbing Gohan and the rest, Super Buu had reached the pinnacle of his power, leaving Goku and Vegeta with no choice but to fuse into one being. Said being just so happened to be a Saiyan of such power that he managed to knock the 7 bells out of Buu like it was nothing.
Still hungry, Boo? Eat this!
Hell, he was so powerful that even when he got turned into a piece of candy, he was still a beast.
Fight like a man! Do you see a man around?
Dang.
Number 9, Future Trunks versus Mecha Frieza and King Cold.
Oh, man.
Just when things...
Whoa. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Now, this right here. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, bro. This has got to be, if not number 1, it has to be like number 2 hardest moments in DBZ. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. That like this was just straight badass, bro. I ain't even gonna lie.
We're getting quiet around Earth.
This man, bro. I'm gonna play the video, bro.
Frieza and his dad returned to cause some mayhem. They probably would have succeeded
right
too, were it not for Trunks.
You're about to find out what it's like to fight a real Super Saiyan. And I'm not talking about...
Boy, Trunks was a bad man. I'm telling y'all, bro.
The Super Saiyan appeared out of nowhere and promptly one-shotted both Frieza and King Cold without breaking a sweat. No build-up and no explanation. Yeah, to say jaws dropped would be an understatement.
Excuse me. Is this yours?
The actual combat takes the back seat to the shock of seeing another Super Saiyan in the flesh, especially one capable of slicing and dicing one of Dragon Ball's most iconic villains. Even if Trunks is technically from the future, there's no denying that his two-pronged attack is one for the history books. Number 8, Gotenks vs Super Buu.
They didn't show the slice? I thought they were gonna show the slice, y'all. The legendary slice, man. Come on now.
There's my
That's what I was looking for.
Too bad no one else is here to witness your final hour.
This confrontation had been building up since the moment Buu was resurrected, and it certainly didn't fail to live up to the hype. With a hyperbolic time chamber as their battleground, Goten and Trunks reveal their mastered fusion, taking the form of the smart-ass Saiyan Gotenks.
Bruh, Buu was just straight a menace in DBZ.
The fight itself is layered with surprises.
This man gave so much hell, bro.
Hilariously effective Super Ghost Kamikaze attack, along with the reveal that he too can transform into Super Saiyan 3.
Man, I rock. Yeah, just leave everything to me.
They may not have won in the end, but they get an A for effort.
I said an A for effort.
Number 7, Piccolo vs Android 17.
You can't win.
The androids certainly had their fair share of bloody fun. Well, at least until they encountered this Namekian. After fusing with Kami, Piccolo gains the strength to go toe-to-toe with Android 17 in a battle that's as brutal as it is cathartic. We're not sure what's more awesome, seeing Piccolo finally rise above the ranks of the Saiyans, or seeing 17 get his smug face beaten in. At least until Cell shows up to ruin it all. But hey, it was fun while it lasted. Number 6. Goku vs. Cell.
Little by little I shall reveal to you the perfect power that lies within me.
Bring it on.
Now that's how you start off your tournament with a bang. Yep, the first real match of the Cell games features our protagonist facing off against the ultimate creation. While no one was expecting it to happen this quickly, the fight itself was the furthest thing from a letdown.
Legendary.
The two beat each other bloody
now,
to the point that
now
it's
they got Goku versus Sailor. They gotta have Gohan versus Cell.
Goku is unable to finish
they
Cell
got to have that. That was legendary.
Would, of course, paved the way for Gohan's fight, but at least we got to see that instant transmission Kamehameha combo. Number 5, Goku and Vegeta vs. Kid Buu.
He shrunk, and you were so worried.
You weren't worried, huh? You had white knuckles.
It's crazy how strong Kid Buu actually was.
You thought Super Buu was bad. After reverting to his purest form, Buu wastes no time in wiping out the world.
Crazy
with a
speed on that
attack.
guy, man.
Backed into a corner on the Supreme Kai's world, all our Saiyan duo can do is give everything they've got against Kid Buu.
They couldn't do much with him. Not until
There's
they fusion,
something
though.
here for everybody.
Let me say that.
Goku going all out with his Super Saiyan 3 form, Vegeta nearly giving his life just to steal time, as well as the battle's culmination
that was
where
legendary.
Goku
I like
unleashes his final spirit bomb
what's
to
that, Majin
finally
Buu?
put down
Majin
the
Buu saga?
Pink Menace once and for all. Number 4, Goku vs. Majin Vegeta.
Shame on you.
This was a good fight,
Vegeta
yeah.
I know would never have done this.
By this point, we'd gotten so used to Goku and Vegeta being on relatively decent terms that we had all but forgotten about them once being mortal enemies. That is until we got the rematch of the century. After allowing himself to be controlled by
Vegeta had to stop that. He put an end to that.
He
He said, let me let him know what's up with me. It's a good fight, though.
What follows is the two going all out in a brutal exchange, with Vegeta's dark new abilities taking on the force of Super Saiyan 2 Goku. While Vegeta would go on to redeem himself in the end, we're glad he took one last trip to the dark side.
Fool! You don't know what humiliation is!
Number 3,
Nasty
Goku
work.
vs. Vegeta.
Oh, the first fight. First time they fought. Legendary. Look at that stance, boy.
All these
that
days,
stance
they're
cold,
the best
boy.
of frenemies. Back in the old days, these two were fighting for the fate of the planet, with Vegeta
And like newcomers to Dragon Ball Z franchise, y'all wouldn't even know that Vegeta and Goku used to be rivals. How they are now in Super and the manga and all that good stuff. Bro, you would have never known that there was once worse enemies, bro. One of the best rivalries there, bro. You would have never known. Newcomers.
fixated on blowing it to Kingdom Come. You won't see any Super Saiyans here, but that's not to say the fight is devoid of excitement.
Man, they didn't even have to go Super Saiyan form in this saga right here, bro. It was just like, it's crazy, bro. It was still like that. They was still strong as shit. I think
Goku
the fact
using
that
Kaioken
they
to
couldn't
gain
go Super
the
Saiyan
upper
at that
hand,
moment, they didn't learn it yet,
iconic
that made
beam
everything so
struggle
much more
between the
interesting, too.
Kamehameha and the Gallic Gun, not to mention Vegeta's transformation into a great ape.
That was legendary, yeah.
Hard to believe that after pummeling each other to near death, these two would one day be the best of buds. Okay, maybe that's going a bit
Like I was
far.
just saying, yep.
How about you, pal? You're coming, right?
Not if I have to be stuck with you.
Oh, come on. You don't really mean that.
Number 2, Gohan vs. Cell.
Yes, sir. What I tell y'all, I said it got to show this fight.
Wait a
This is definitely number 1, bro. Well, you know what?
We all knew that Gohan was
Let me take that back. I think honestly, I think this is number 1, right? I might be talking too much, y'all, but I think me personally, I think the best fight in Dragon Ball Z was Goku versus Frieza. That's just my favorite, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. And I love all fights, but
powerful,
Goku versus Frieza,
like
that was it for
cast,
me.
We had no clue he was this powerful. While he originally gets his ass handed to him by Cell, things take an unexpected turn.
Hey, this dude doing commentary is crazy.
Gohan.
Definitely legendary, though.
Hey, what's up, guys? I found this beer left over from some campers, and I'm totally wasted.
Have you guys seen this vlogging Yeti online? I'm gonna teach you how
to
do
y'all seen this Yeti on TikTok, bro?
In under 5 minutes. Click
dude,
the link.
Crazy, man.
With the Cell Juniors taking out all his friends, as well as Android 16's final parting words, Gohan unleashes all his anger, and in doing so, transforms into a Super Saiyan 2. From there on, the battle becomes an
Gohan
even
was the
playing
strongest
field,
right here, man.
all of which results in probably the
Definitely
series' most
prime
epic
right there.
beam struggle. Way to go, Gohan! We knew you had it in ya. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and...
Alright, you guys, that's it for this reaction, man. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. If y'all enjoyed this video, leave a like, man. Share the video, leave some comments, you know what I'm saying? Turn those bells on so y'all can catch my next video. And love y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. And